Welcome back, Alt 8-Bit Benny versus Vanilla Minecraft. That's right, we are here in Java Edition, back at the home base, the second home base where we are working on our slime farm. So, I did build a slime chunk. I found a slime chunk, and I've been building a slime farm downstairs. I've made a bed here with a clock on the wall where I am within range of the slime chunk, or the where I want the slimes to spawn, so that they will spawn, but I am not so close that they will not spawn. So slimes will not spawn within 24 blocks of a player, but they will also despawn if the player is more than 32 blocks away. They'll despawn over time, or instantly if you are more than 128 blocks away. So I have designed this, so we are at what? We are at coordinates y63, 64 if I jump, and downstairs we should have some slimes by now. I have a bed here so that I can sleep when it's nighttime, because I would like the game to be calculating the slime chunk for where mobs can spawn and not outdoors, so that when it does want to spawn a mob, it will consider the slime chunk first. Alright, so I've done a little bit of work down here. I've kind of cordoned off the chunk here. I've raised it up a bit so it's a little closer to me. Oh, there we go, we got two. Bam! Wahaha. So this is our first kick at the slime cat here, and we're going to see that it's relatively effective. We got slime balls. That's important. We get everything? We get everything? What do we have? What do we get? 12 slime balls. So that's going to go a long way to helping us make our sticky pistons to help our blaze spawner work. So what have I done? What have you done? So this is our chunk. This platform here is our slime chunk. I put a fence up around here to keep the slimes contained in here because I want them to stay up here. I've made sure to raise the ceiling up a bit so there is enough room for the slimes to spawn. The big slimes apparently need a 3x3 block to spawn, but I've given them 4 blocks just in case. I believe the torches do not prevent them from spawning. From what I can read on the wiki, I will put a link to the wiki from Gamepedia, which is what I've been using for my slime information. I have carved out a 3x3 channel around the whole thing. I've seen some designs in the past, most notably by Monkey Farm, way in the past, where basically he does water blocks that roll down, and then he takes a step down and there's another water block, and he uses the running water to push the slimes all the way around to wherever he wants to gather them and beat them up with a stick. In our case, I don't know how many slimes we're going to need. Once we get some once we take our slime balls and make our sticky pistons, we may come back and grab more slime balls to make some slime blocks for bouncing trampolines, as well as we can also make some cool mobility machines with those, because the slime blocks will actually push and pull things with them. So you can use sticky pistons to actually line up slime blocks and make like a like a train or something, or an airplane that kind of slowly crawls across the sky. I did have some issues when making this, so you can see I've got the bed here and I have some space on either side. Good note is to make sure you always have space on the sides of your beds. So I use this as a new bed, and of course when you sleep in a bed at nighttime or during a thunderstorm, it will make this your new spawn point. When you respawn, you spawn next to the bed. If you have walls here or blocks, it prevents you from spawning there, as I found out. So what happened? Well, I was working on our slime block. I was trying to get some slimes to spawn. Not that box, that one. And I was there and I rested, and then I went to go down the ladder, and I've set up our waterfall here, our water cushion. Boom. But the funny thing is, if you lean towards this wall as you're coming down, you don't hit the water first, you hit these stairs. So I hit the stairs and I died from falling damage. All my gear went splat all around here. And because my bed was obstructed, my spawn point was obstructed because I had walls too close to my bed, I spawned back at spawn point. So back at the first base. Then I decided to run through the nether. of course, to get back here and to get all my gear. But unfortunately, all the running lava in the nether crashed the game. So the game crashed as I was halfway through the nether. And so I had to reboot the game, and I rebooted and came back and came to here and found some of my stuff. I found my bow and my sword and I think my boots. I had to remake everything else. Some sword and my torches and my food, which was nice. But I had to remake everything else. I lost 39 slime balls. I also lost my diamond pickaxe that was enchanted with Unbreaking 5 and Efficiency 4. So that was pretty tragic. Also, because the game crashed, although I had actually put the slime balls into this chest, I had also put some. What swords I'm looking for? Piston. I had put a piston and a sticky piston and a comparator in here. And because the game had crashed, it when I reloaded, although I loaded back in the nether with no items, it loaded an earlier save where I had those items on me at the time from the earlier save. So I lost those too. So that was not stellar. That was pretty awful. So I need to be a little more careful of where I fall there. So this is designed to be just out of reach, and of course we need to get a little more time than that. If I check my coordinates, we can see we're at 37 here. So we're at Y37. And that means that when we are upstairs, we are at Y64. So we have just enough between us and the slimes for the slimes to spawn. Could also actually take this down a little bit. I could take this down one more. Or what I could do is I could actually make a away from keyboard spot below and make all the water run into a chute and have the chute drop down into the mines, and I could kill them there. So there's a little bit of work I could do on the slime factory here. Not too worried about it. Again, once I have my sticky pistons, we will eventually come back and do some redstone stuff with the slime blocks. I would like to make some kind of locomotions or maybe a big robot or something that can walk across the land. But that is out of the scope of what we're doing right now, so I'm not sure how much time I'm going to spend doing that. I would like to make some sticky pistons, though, and show you what they do. I do have diamonds in there. Good. I do have a diamond pickaxe. I do not have the levels to... I don't have the levels to enchant it heavily, though, yet, so we'll have to work on that at some point. What do we need? We need a piston. So what do we need for a piston? We need some iron, some cobblestone, and some planks. I got some planks. Let's get some cobblestones. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a chest full of cobblestone. Oh, lag. Pretty sad considering I'm not on the server. And what else did we need? Redstone. Redstone. Leave one there. Alright. Oh. Iron. I'll leave one there as well. So we can go here. Let's look at our redstone. We're going to look at our piston. And what do we have? 5 and 5. You know what? Let's just make 5 of them. So I'm going to hold down my left shift and click on there. Just going to make 1 piston. Oh, thought that'd make more than that. There we go. Can I not? Huh, no, I cannot. Shift. Interesting. Well, I will look into that later. 6. Okay, so we have 6 pistons. Pistons are great, but sticky pistons are better. So we need to take our piston and a slime ball on top, and we have a sticky piston. Yay! I'm actually going to make the rest of these. That works. I'll put the slime balls back so that I have them for later. In fact, let's actually just put the sticky pistons in here, and let's go check and see if there's any more slimes. I'd like to do some experimenting with the slime block today. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Nobody yet. So it does take a little bit of time to wait for these slimes to spawn, but that's fine because it's an away from keyboard thing, AFK as others say, and it's kind of one of those things where you go away, you make yourself a sandwich, you know, maybe watch some TV or something, and then come back and check it out. There is a lot of waiting involved in Minecraft. think the other issue too is this spot is... Oh, there's a spider out there. Because it's nighttime. This spot is designed to be immediately above the... above the spot where all the slimes are collecting. So the idea is that if I'm here, I'm 24 blocks away. Let's see, 64. And if I'm 24 blocks away, then they will spawn and not despawn. So I could wait there, but woo, lag. My computer's working on something. There we go. Alright, let's try that. And let's head down and see if we have any more. And the answer is... Yep, we have one more. Look at that. That's... Boom. So these little guys cannot hurt you. The 2x2s and the 3x3s can, but those little guys won't. So that's why we break them down into smaller ones, because it's safer. Alright, I'm going to pause here for a sec, and I will be back once I figure out what's wrong with all this lag. Be right back. And we are back. Hello, big boy. Woo! Ah, they can get down there. So I turned some stuff off on my computer to make it a little easier to make this run. You are loud. And we want to do some playing with these slime balls. Let's see if I can get enough slime here to do a slime block. 5. Let's go back upstairs and check it out. I think we have enough. I want to show you what what some slime blocks can do, and sticky pistons and all that kind of stuff, which somewhat proves why we are doing this. Because, you know, seems to be a lot of work for little to no payoff. There actually is quite a bit of payoff on this one. Not that one. Okay, so we do have enough. So let's do this. We're going to take a... going to go to our crafting bench. We're going to take our slime balls, and we're going to put 9 of them in here. So a full grid slime block. Let's put that away. Oops, that's the right one. Alright, so we're going to go upstairs. It's noon. Alright, so we've set up a sticky piston over here. So, sticky piston, which is a normal piston with a slime block, as we just saw. The great thing about a sticky piston, well, it works much like a piston. Push the button, it goes up, then it comes back down. Or you can use a lever to extend it forever, come back down. So a sticky piston's great because it pushes and pulls blocks. So a normal piston will push the dirt block up, and then the dirt block would stay there. So that's pretty fun. And if we do this, see? So a normal piston just pushes blocks and it leaves it up there. This block, because it is stuck to this piston, will pull it back down. So that's going to be fun because we can... I wonder if I have a pressure plate. Do I have a pressure plate? I don't. Can I make one? Not out of cobblestone, you can't. We do a wood one. So what I want to do is... Boom. So you can also use pressure plates. So let's imagine, if we will. Alright, so we have our sticky piston, and we have our button and our lever. So what we can do is, as we saw with the dirt block, it'll stick up there. If we use a slime block, though, we're going to plant that slime block on top of there. Much like it did before, it'll push the slime block up and down. But the great thing about a slime block, it will actually move, it'll push and pull the stuff that is around it, which is why we cannot put the sticky piston to the side, because the slime block will connect to the ground tiles and it will be too many to push. Ta-da! Make a little, we can make a little sculpture here. There we go. So the slime blocks are going to be cool because we will be able to use them. Oops, did I get it? I did. We'll be able to use them to make some machines, some things that'll push and pull things, which should be pretty fun, pretty cool. And our sticky pistons are going to be great because we are going to use them in our blaze spawner to push blazes off the ledges to get them down to our funnel and get them into our kill zone. We're also going to use some redstone to help trigger another sticky piston, which will pop out to stop them from jumping back up the funnel, as well as one that'll be timed, that'll extend out, which will hurt them because it'll suffocate them, and then pull back just in time so that they're down to 1 health, and we can kill them easily with 1 hit or with a potion or something. So that is the plan. So let me go collect a couple more slime blocks. Oh, and we can also take a slime block, put it into our crafting grid, and we get back our 9 slime balls. Woohoo. So let me do some experimenting and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm looking at for the blaze spawner. So imagine that we've got something that looks like a wall. Oh, it smacked me right in the face. We see when we step on there, that middle block pops out, and then it pops back in once it's done. So if this was a fall off here, it would push us down the hole, which is exactly what we're going to want with the blazes. So I'll need to refine this a bit and go back again. Wood pressure plate. And go back again, look at the video from Mumbo Jumbo to re-look at how this works with the redstone, because mine is not as pretty as his is. So basically it's the pressure plate energizes the block beneath. The redstone repeater shunts out redstone signal, which travels around and into the back of this redstone repeater, which then charges this block, which ignites the redstone here, the redstone dust, which then triggers the sticky piston. So we can see that if I delay it. Oops. And that's kind of how that works. So by putting this behind walls, we can make it push me down things, which will be great for the blazes, and we can make them go down there. So that's going to be a little bit of work to do to try and come up with a better plan for this. I'll look at what Mumbo Jumbo did, and I will also be collecting some more slime balls because we need a couple more pistons for this to work, and a bunch of redstone. Not worried about the redstone; should all be fine. That's going to be it for this week. I need to get doing some work so before I can do another episode. I'm looking forward to getting the blaze spawner up and running. And getting some more slime blocks and playing with the slime and the redstone. I think we're going to be able to do some really cool stuff. I'm also looking forward to getting the blaze spawner up and running because then I can enchant stuff and we can go explore underwater because we are in update 1.13, 1.13, which is the underwater update. So there's many things to go explore, and I have not ever explored the water in Minecraft, so that should be lots of fun. If you like the episode, feel free to leave a like. If you want, you can also subscribe, which lets you know when I produce a new video to help educate you on the ways of the Minecraft. You can also follow me on Twitter, or you can check out my Twitch channel at 88BitBenny, although at the moment I have no videos up because I'm having troubles getting OBS working to stream videos. So we'll be looking at that later this year. All right, all. Have fun and safe Minecrafting. Bye-bye.